Okay, I just got the go-ahead signal, so welcome to Burlington City Council. This is meeting number 46, and tonight is November 17th, 2025, 5:30 p.m. at the Thomas J. Smith Council Chambers in City Hall at 400 Washington Street. If you please rise and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Katie, if you want to start off the roll call, please.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Billups, Graham Murray.
Here. Now we'll move on to comments from the audience. Just a quick reminder, we do wish that the items on the agenda, in order for us to have a back and forth, please limit your comments to 3 minutes or less. And do we have any comments from the audience tonight? Okay.
Susan Van Pelt,
Hi, Susan.
1037 North 7th. Thank you all for serving.
Thank you.
I think you're wonderful, brave, strong, smart people. Thank you. And Eric, I've been reading about the pool. Thank you for all the work you're doing. I appreciate it deeply. So continue, everybody, and I will continue to be here, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Susan. Thank you. Any other comments from the audience? Seeing none, we'll go ahead and move on to the consent agenda. Under consent agenda, we have finances and miscellaneous, minutes of previous meetings, payroll, I can't talk tonight, excuse me, payroll and city claims, beer, liquor, wine, and cigarette permits, reports and bonds, and we have 11 resolutions. Resolution 1 is approving nuisance abatements for various properties. 2, resolution approving annual financial report. 3, resolution approving annual urban renewal report. 4 is a resolution approving street financial report. 5 is a resolution authorizing internal loan from general fund to tax increment revenue fund. 6 is a resolution obligating funds from the Burlington Crossing TIF rebate sub-fund of the city's urban renewal tax refund fund, revenue fund rather, for appropriation to the payment of annual appropriation tax. 7, resolution obligating funds from the Merge LLC TIF rebate sub-fund of the city's urban renewal tax revenue fund. 8 is a resolution obligating funds from the Park West LLC TIF rebate sub-fund. 9 is a resolution awarding contract with Bruner, Cooper, and Zuck Incorporated. 10, a resolution approving purchase of property located immediately west of the Public Works Complex. And 11 is a resolution approving purchase of a 2025 EZ Liner Wind Runner. And we have a date set for a public hearing of December 1st, 2025 for consideration of a sale of property locally known as 1435 Thole Street in the city of Burlington, Iowa with conditions. And we have 2 appointments, and Tim's got those.
Yeah, Marlis Roberts and Michael Kahn has agreed to serve another additional term on the Riverfront Advisory Board.
Do we have anyone from the audience that wants anything removed? Am I doing this correctly?
Yep.
Okay. Anything removed from the consent agenda and discussed further? No? Council, you good with everything?
Good.
Okay, good. So all matters listed under item 1 consent agenda having been discussed are considered to be routine by the City Council and enacted in one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items, and if discussed as we talked, those would be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. Okay, so I need a motion.
Your Honor, I have a motion to approve all listed under item 1 consent agenda.
Second.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Yes. Did we do as approved or no?
No.
Okay. Moving on to hearings, we have a statement, consideration of a sale of property locally known as 1219 Stowe Street, City of Burlington, Iowa with conditions.
This is a vacant lot. The city has owned for quite some time. We've received a bid from the adjacent property owner at 1223 Stowe to purchase the lot and expand their lot area. The property would be combined with that lot to create one lot and be transferred by quitclaim deed. So staff would recommend approval of the sale to Jennifer Wagner in the amount of $500.
Okay. Any, council, do you have any thoughts or concerns?
No,
Okay. Do we have a motion to close?
ask the audience first.
Oh, as the audience do, even at a, yes, I
public
do.
hearing, yeah.
That's because it's not work session. I apologize, I'm not used to doing this, I'm rusty. Anyone from the audience have any thoughts or concerns on this item? Seeing none? Okay, now we have a motion to close.
Your Honor, a motion to close?
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Yes.
Your Honor, a resolution approving the sale of property locally known as 1219 Stowe Street, City of Burlington, Iowa, with conditions.
Second?
Scott.
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Aye. We have a statement consideration of an ordinance rezoning the property located along Sunnyside Avenue, west of Melvin Avenue, from residential zoning district to C1 limited commercial zoning district. Eric?
All right. And this is rezoning along Sunnyside, 3415 Sunnyside Avenue and 10539 Memorial Park Road. This went to the Planning Commission on October 28th, and they voted 4-0 to recommend approval of the requested rezoning to the council. This was based on the previous use as a church and planned use of the property as mixed-use institutional and health uses, along with a recommendation to include the existing landscape company located adjacent to the existing limited commercial district on the north side of Sunnyside. Both have access to Sunnyside, with the north property additionally having access to Memorial Park Road. And conformance to the future land use map of the comprehensive plan as neighborhood mixed use for the lot on Memorial Park Road, with recommendation to amend the lot on Sunnyside to that same designation. We have an individual, the applicant, looking to buy the building, using the church in a similar fashion as prayer room, gathering, meeting space, storage space for disaster relief, while also establishing a natural health and wellness business in the property. And that's the need for rezoning from R1 and R2 to C1 limited commercial zoning. And this would make the existing business on the north side of Sunnyside a legal conforming business, while they're currently a non-conforming use.
Anyone in the audience have any thoughts or concerns? Seeing none, council?
I'm good.
That's good, okay.
Your Honor, I have a motion to close?
Second.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Yes.
Your Honor, a motion for preliminary adoption of the first reading of an ordinance rezoning property located along Sunnyside Avenue, west of Melvin Avenue, from residential zoning district to C1 limited commercial district.
Second?
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Aye. Moving on, we have a statement, consideration of an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 154 Residential Code of the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
This section of, or this code section is an update to the existing city code. This Development Department updates building codes in accordance with the state, maintaining a similar code year. We're currently under the 2021 International Building Codes, and this will update us to the 2024 building codes in accordance with the state of Iowa. So a majority of the changes are reflected to just update to the current code year, but if there's specific questions, our building inspector Ross Alsop's here to answer as well.
Anyone in the audience have any comments, thoughts, concerns? Council?
I would just comment that there's not really anything very significant in the changes. Most of them are small, minor changes, and it's just updating the national codes.
Okay.
And
Do
we
I-
need to do it because the state tells us to, right?
Yes.
We have to be on the same timeline as the state, and a lot of the changes you'll see are just updating different code sections to reflect what the new codes are. Not really changes in the code, but updating to reflect the new code sections.
Exactly. Do I have a motion to close?
Yes, Your Honor, I have a motion to close.
Second,
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
yes.
Bailey,
Yes,
Graham Murray,
Yes. Now a motion for adoption.
I have a motion for a preliminary adoption of the first reading of an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 154 Residential Code of the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
Second,
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
yes.
Bailey,
Yes,
Graham Murray,
Aye. Now we have a statement, consideration of an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 155, International Building Code of the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
second.
Same on this and the following, again, updating to the 2024 codes. And as noted, our building inspector, Ross Alsop, went through all these, prepared all the updates, and did a lot of work on it, and want to thank him for that.
Anyone in the audience, questions, concerns? Hearing crickets? Council? Okay, do we have a motion to close?
Yes, Your Honor, I have a motion to close.
Second.
Katie, when you're ready?
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes,
Bailey,
Yes,
Graham Murray,
Yes. And a motion?
Your Honor, I have a motion for preliminary adoption of the first reading of an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 155 International Building Code, the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
Second.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
yes.
Bailey,
Yes,
Graham Murray,
Yes. Okay. And the exciting news is we're on number 5. Ooh. Statement consideration of an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 156, International Existing Building Code of the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
Same changes, and just one other note, if approved by council through the process, these would be effective January 1st, 2026.
Okay, effective January 1st next year. Okay, anyone in the audience, thoughts, concerns? No? Okay, motion to close? Oh,
Your Honor, I
I'm
have
sorry,
a motion
Council.
to close.
Second.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes,
Bailey,
Yes,
Graham Murray,
Yes. And a motion?
Your Honor, I have a motion for preliminary adoption of the first reading of an ordinance amending various chapters, sections of 156 International Existing Building Code of the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
Second.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
yes.
Bailey,
Yes,
Graham Murray,
Aye. Consideration of an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 157, Electrical Code of the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
This is one that's not the international codes, this is going from the 2020 to the 2023 National Electrical Code, so it's just different code that the state adopts, it's not the international code.
Anyone in the audience, thoughts, concerns? Council?
Your Honor, I have a motion to close.
Second.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
yes,
Graham Murray,
Yes. And a
Your
motion?
Honor, I have a motion for preliminary adoption of the first reading of an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 157 Electrical Code of the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
Second. Katie?
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes,
Bailey,
yes,
Graham Murray,
Aye. I have a statement, consideration of an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 158, Plumbing Code of the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
This adopts the 2024 edition of the Uniform Plumbing Code.
Thoughts, concerns? Council?
Your Honor, I have a motion to close.
second,
Second.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
yes,
Graham Murray,
Yes.
Your Honor, I have a motion for preliminary adoption of the first reading of an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 158 Plumbing Code of the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
Second.
Katie, when you're ready?
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Aye. And number 8, statement consideration of an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 159, Mechanical Code of the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
Again, just going to the 2024 International Mechanical Code.
Any thoughts or concerns? Council, good? Okay.
Your Honor, I have a motion to close.
Second.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Yes. And a
Your
motion?
Honor, I have a motion for preliminary adoption of the first reading of an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 158 Plumbing Code
59.
of the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
159.
159 mechanical.
I skipped, I'm sorry. Okay, Chapter 159 Mechanical Code of the City of Burlington Municipal Code.
They look
Second.
very similar.
They do that.
Katie, when you're ready.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Yes. And very exciting, we're on number 9, a statement consideration of an ordinance amending various sections of Chapter 162, Fire Prevention Code of the Burlington Municipal Code.
Similar, adopting the 2024 fire code. I don't know if there's anything else to add, but similar as the other codes, just updating to the current codes.
Okay, any thoughts or concerns from the audience? No? Okay, council? We're good? Okay, motion?
Your Honor, a motion to close?
Second.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Yes.
Your Honor, a motion for preliminary adoption of the first reading of an ordinance amending various sections, Chapter 162, Fire Prevention Code of the Burlington Municipal Code.
Second?
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Aye. And moving on to ordinances.
Your Honor, I have a motion for preliminary adoption of a second reading of an ordinance rezoning property locally known as 902 Oak Street from R3 to two-family residential to C1 limited commercial zoning district.
Second.
No changes from previous reading. This would allow property to be rezoned to C1 limited commercial, which allows limited commercial uses and residential uses in the upper story. Planning Commission did recommend approval 7-0 to City Council.
Any comments or thoughts from the audience? Seeing none, council? Good. Don't see it, seeing none?
Motion.
Need a motion?
A motion to waive.
Yes, I need a motion to amend the preliminary adoption of the second reading of an ordinance rezoning property locally known as 902 Oak Street from R3 to two-family residential C1 limited commercial zoning district to read as follows. For waiver of the preliminary consideration and adoption of the second reading for the final adoption of an ordinance rezoning property locally known as 902 Oak Street from R3 to two-family residential C1 limited commercial zoning district.
Second.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Yes.
And as amended. Scott,
Grant?
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Aye. Okay, moving on to resolutions.
Your Honor, I have a resolution authorizing the submission of a revitalized Iowa Sound Economy, which is acronym RISE, grant application for the study of Division Street and West Burlington Avenue roundabout project.
Second.
Nick?
Good evening. So the resolution in front of you would approve a RISE grant application through the Iowa DOT. The RISE grants are based on employers bringing jobs in and around the area and then the affected traffic helps justify the dollars that the communities receive to help improve the roadway network. And so, as previously discussed, we have sent in a TSIP, which is a traffic safety improvement grant, up to $500,000 for the intersection at Division and West Burlington Avenue. The RISE grant has a 80-20 match to this. The estimated roundabout would be $1.5 million to construct, with all the administrative and engineering type overhead pieces that come with it. With this submission and approval, ultimately by the DOT, the roundabout would cost the city of Burlington very negligible dollars. So, essentially any sort of staff time that it would take to administer the grant and coordinate with the engineering firm. So I think this is a win-win if we can get this partnered with the TSIP. So Eric has the image of the intersection there. Currently, it's a four-way stop. We don't have an anticipated design on what it would look like, but something similar to the roundabout to the south, just without the slip lane.
Any questions, concerns from the audience? Council?
Good.
I know I hear some people grumbling sometimes about roundabouts. Could you just kind of allude that they are so much safer than like a four-way?
So roundabouts have quite a bit of statistical data proving that the accidents that occur in roundabouts, accidents occur no matter what type of roadway you have anywhere, because people drive and people don't necessarily make the best judgment calls all the time. However, in roundabouts, you don't have the severity of the conflict points that you do in a typical four-way intersection, meaning you don't have the direct head-to-head collision, or at most you're having some rear-end taps. But the speed limit is, or the speed at which cars are capable of going in roundabouts, is significantly less than a traditional four-way intersection. So speed is ultimately the reason why, it reduces that.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. I'm
Yep.
always concerned about safety, so if anything we can do in our community to make it safer, I always think that's good.
Mayor Pro Tem, I would also add, this is a unique opportunity to leverage some of the growth and development and job creation in the area, not only with Western Smokehouse, but Amazon and some others that are growing their workforce. These programs offered by the state take that into account, and we're able to leverage that job creation and economic development to apply for some of these grants.
Yeah, so
it's
as Nick said,
becau-
it is definitely a win-win for everybody.
Absolutely.
Okay, very good. And then what, we need to vote on that, or? Okay, when you're ready.
Scott,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Graham Murray.
Aye. And is that the end of our
That's it.
robust agenda? Wow, we blew through that. Good job, everybody. So now we'll go around and take comments. So, Eric, did you have anything to add?
Just update, we had an initial call with JEO on the pool feasibility study, so we'll be updating council and the public as we get some timelines together on that and public input opportunities. So we'll be putting that out. We don't have anything at this point, but once we get more details on that, we'll update council and the public on those opportunities and timelines.
Okay. And you have a race coming up, don't you?
Yeah, we have the turkey trot Thursday, the Thanksgiving morning at the golf course, 9 a.m. It's $20 to register. So a good opportunity to maybe burn some calories, get some exercise that morning of Thanksgiving. And then that Saturday, we have breakfast with Santa at the golf course for kids kindergarten through fourth grade. So an opportunity to come out there and have breakfast with Santa at the golf course. So check our Facebook pages or the golf course sites to sign up and get more information.
Thanks, Eric. Good way to earn your bird. And since John's not here tonight, I'm signing him up. I'm kidding. Katie, anything to add? Okay. Chief Toops, anything? Chief Schaefer? No? Ross? No? Stephanie? Nick? I can without my glasses, I can barely see who's
What's that?
sitting over there.
Yeah,
I squint.
A couple of quick updates on some projects as we come into the holiday week. Oh, I guess that's not next week, that's the week after.
It's getting close.
So the Roosevelt Bridge, I've heard some rumblings that they will not be completed by Thanksgiving. Doesn't surprise me necessarily. Sounds like the first week or two of December, so the sooner the better on that. The Washington Street project, specifically the 800 block, there's a couple more concrete pours that we should have wrapped up by the end of the week. And then they'll have some temporary paving in there, and that section should be able to open back up. They're just dropping some structures in the 3rd Street intersection that will remain closed for a while until they can get that work done. But they're still digging. I think they're about done with the dirt work down on Summer Street, but it shouldn't really impact any real traffic flow other than, some more truck traffic through the area. So.
Okay, thanks, Nick. Tim? Brittany?
This is a library board meeting week, so they'll be meeting at 4:30 on Wednesday afternoon. And we'll be going over the annual report that we submitted to the state at the end of October. And that was included in the board packet that you should have all received. So if you have any questions about fiscal 25's data set, please let me know. Next week, the library will be co-hosting the annual Community Thanksgiving meal. We're still looking for a few volunteers, so if you're available on Wednesday ahead of Thanksgiving from 12 to 6, we're looking for volunteers. You can sign up on the library's website, and we're also looking for some volunteers to help us serve on Thursday all day long until about 3 o'clock, I think is when the cutoff is. So if you've got some free time and you'd like to donate that, please go to the library website and sign up. Thank you.
Thank you. Always a good cause. Tim?
We had our Waterworks Board meeting on Wednesday. Nothing earth-shattering there, no change, just the regular information. They continue with the lead pipe installation, or removal and new pipe installation. And then the meters, continuing with the meter program that they've got going on. The only other thing is, what was it? I think last Friday, I went down and rode the bus. Hadn't done that in a while. Had a real nice trip. The bus was packed by the time we got out to the medical center, and coming back, they just kind of dispersed from them. I didn't realize they have a transfer out at Great River Medical Centers. Everybody seemed to really appreciate everybody was saying thank you when they got off the bus. It was a good trip. I think I'll go down and take another route here.
Good. You can be a cheerleader for our transit program. Chad? I didn't mean to miss you.
No, that's all right.
I know John does a funky way where he jumps back
Yeah,
and forth.
that's
so
all right.
I was
No-
trying to do his plan.
No problems. You're still learning. Just a couple of things. The league has sent out information for their Municipal Leadership Academy, which sometimes we think that that's for newly elected officials, but it really is for any elected officials. But it's also a good trainer for staff or any of our board and commission appointed folks as well. It's a 3-part series, so the first part will be in December, the second part in January, and the third and final part will be in April. And it covers everything that you might need to know as a municipal leader, from budgeting to economic development to open records, open meetings, et cetera. So it's a certificate program. If you complete all the sessions and attend the league conference in September, you get a nice little certificate. So if you're interested in that, let us know. We can get you signed up for that. And speaking of open records, open meetings, there is a new law that took effect July 1 for all newly elected or appointed officials. And if you're unclear as to whether you're newly elected or appointed, let Katie or I know. We can let you in on that qualification. But the Iowa League of Cities is offering the required program. You're required to go through at least an hour, but no more than 2 hours of open meeting, open records training. And the league is offering that at no charge. So we will be looking at probably hosting it here in the council chambers for anybody that needs to get it or might want to get it. If you want to sit through 2 hours of legal open meetings and open records, we can get that set up, and Katie and I will send that information out, so.
Does that also include new board members and commission members?
It does, newly elected and appointed. We also got some clarity, we were questioning staff, because there's 3 of us that are appointed. The city clerk is appointed, the city manager is appointed, and the treasurer are appointed by council. It does include those appointed positions for staff if you also serve on a 2080 board or some other board or commission. And I do serve on a couple of different 2080 boards as city liaison, so I'm required to get it. Now, I've already been through it, so, and I'm not newly appointed, so I'm exempt from the law, but if that were not the case, then I'd be required to get that class too, so. And then just finally, we held the second of 2 open houses or public input meetings on Highway 61 Roosevelt last Wednesday. Very well attended, some very good input there. And we held kind of a debriefing meeting with the team today, the engineers and folks from the DOT and staff, to kind of assimilate that information and build our plan forward. So you'll be seeing more of that as we develop that. But for the members of the public, if you continue to have questions or comments on Highway 61 redesign, certainly reach out to staff or council and let us know. It's going to be a long process, though. This is not something we're going to start construction on in the spring, right? This might be a 5-6 year program or longer, so that's all I have.
All right, thank you. Antonio?
Kathy Jillian and the Drive is opening up at the Washington on the 21st at 7 p.m. So if you like live music, please go out and show your support.
Sounds like a good time. Kay?
I would like to commend the Heritage Hill Neighborhood Association for putting a lovely sign, I'm sure with the cooperation of the Parks Department, about the history of North Hill Park in the park. And it's a quite nice sign and a good addition to the neighborhood.
To check it out. And then lastly, as we move into the shopping season, just remember that if you choose to shop local, that helps to support your community. Not only are you finding the perfect gift, but you're helping your friends, your neighbors out, and you're helping the future of our region. So the dollars spent local circulate through our community. And sadly, I heard we're losing another business. Staples is closing. I heard that. Darn. Oh, darn, darn. So do try to shop local if you can. Anything else tonight? If not, entertain a motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
Scott?
Yes.
Weiss?
Yes.
Bailey?
Yes.
Graham Murray?
Yes, we are adjourned. Thank you.